Hey, I'm Lady See the Truth, and these are our truth intentions. A little bit about this channel. We're going to be talking about everything. We're going to be talking about, really, like I said, everything. No subject is off topic, and no holes barred, no feelings spared. Um, you name it. And I want to hear from all of you. I want to hear your views, your opinions. But today, I wanted to touch bases on, I guess, one of the most important subjects today, I guess. I don't know. Which, of course, that means healthcare and the economy and everything is well taken care of right now. So, of course, we have free time to talk about whether we should be standing or kneeling for the national anthem, right? Anyone? Oh, well, so today it seems that on the news that the main topic is standing, kneeling, sitting for the flag and the national anthem. I have mixed opinions on this subject because I personally will not stand for the national anthem. And it has nothing to do with police brutality, because police brutality, I mean, it's not new. And it probably isn't going away anytime soon. Especially when a lot of the cops who are killing minorities are rarely ever prosecuted or convicted, whatever. So, does not mean to stop fighting it. I'm all for protesting. I am. But I'm more into boycotting things. Stop paying your money to organizations and individuals who don't support who you are or your cause. When you start taking money out of people's pockets, they'll start listening to you. But we're getting off topic. The national anthem has a lot of history tied to it. And a lot of that history is tied to a lot of people who resemble my skin tone. And, some blacks and other minorities. Let's go back a little. So right now, it's in the news. They're talking about whether the NFL players or other athletes should be allowed to protest during games, or should be allowed to kneel during the national anthem. If they should take that right away from them. Yes, that right, because that's what it is. It's a right. When we start taking rights away, then of course we get into dictatorship, right? Right? Sounds like another country I know. But so here in America, this is supposed to be a democracy where we have rights and we get the choice to protest things that we don't agree with, or we get our opinions heard, whether people like it or not. And we don't have to just accept things because one group or one individual says that this is how it should be. I guess this is why we vote. Isn't that why we vote? Somebody please help me on that one, because that's still a nightmare. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't think all the NFL players started kneeling for the right reason. Because when Colin Kaepernick first started kneeling, some of them weren't the same ones supporting him or weren't supporting the reason or had nothing to say. But then, as soon as the president insulted the NFL, a lot of them started making noise and having an opinion. And I don't know. I'm not saying I don't want to judge the reason that they're doing it, but I just feel like some of them are not doing it for the same reason. Some of them are not doing it for police brutality or for racial inequality or anything like that. Now, the reason that I don't feel like I want to stand for the national anthem, I really don't go to any sports games or anything, so that really don't come up. The reason that I don't stand for the national anthem is rooted deeper than that in history. If Francis Scott Key was living today, I think that it would be well aware why minorities probably should rethink standing for the national anthem. The flag, that's a whole other subject. I really don't want to get into it. I have veterans in my family. I have people that have served in the military, who have served in war, and are serving in war, who are in combat. And I'm just saying, I don't know how to put this. So I don't believe that it's disrespect to the military or to the flag or to America if you protest the national anthem. Because if you want to know another reason why I feel like I will never stand for the national anthem, please check all 4 stanzas to the national anthem. Not just the ones that they dress up and put a bow on it and make it look pretty. Not that. I mean, the national anthem was definitely not made for us to be singing. Francis Scott Key, when he wrote that poem, definitely did not have us in mind, sitting around all cheerful or blowing trumpets and being merry or merrily, whatever, singing the national anthem. That definitely wasn't the case. And in my opinion, the national anthem is one of the things that is one of the most divided piece of history that keeps us divided. Tongue twister. I mean, one of them, because I wonder what else is keeping us divided now. What, who, or what could that be? But if you look into it further, read. You have to read. You can't just go by what people tell you. You can't just go by what people say happened in history. You have to look for yourself, and you have to read and see it for yourself. Or you'll start believing Columbus actually went to America. Let's not even get on that subject. But the point is, don't just go by what people tell you. Don't just follow people. Look into it for yourself. So I'm telling you, there's 4 stanzas to the national anthem. Look it up for yourself if you don't believe me. And also, look into the history of Francis Scott Key. If you don't believe me, Woodrow Wilson, all of that. Look into it further. And Look for yourself. Don't just go by what I'm saying or anyone else is saying. What about you? Do you stand for the national anthem? Let's see, when I was a child, I had a issue with the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, yeah, no. I didn't really want to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I was just a child. And that was because I felt like in the pledge, just by the words or something, I felt like if God loves all people, then why does it say under one nation under God? And that was just me as a child and just, an opinion I had at the time. I just feel like if you got questions about something, don't just go along with it. Have questions, question things that people tell you shouldn't question, or question things that don't sit right with you. Because you never know where someone will lead you if you just follow without asking questions. And I'm Lady C the Truth, and these are Truth Intentions, and I'm out for now.